You know that grunt? The one you make when you push yourself up from your favorite chair? It used to be an effortless, thoughtless movement. Now, it's a bit of a negotiation. A moment where your body reminds you that things have changed. The newspaper seems just out of reach. The grandkids are moving a little faster every day. And that top shelf in the kitchen might as well be on another planet. It's a quiet frustration, this feeling of losing your strength, your independence, a feeling that your own body is slowly becoming a place you don't quite recognize. It's not in your head. After the age of 30, men can lose around 3 to 8% of their muscle mass each decade. And that rate gets even faster after 60. This is a natural part of aging called sarcopenia, where we can see a 1 to 2% loss of muscle every single year without consistent training. This loss isn't just about how you look, it's about function.
It's what can make climbing stairs feel like a marathon and carrying in the groceries a monumental task. But what if I told you this decline isn't a one-way street? What if the key to turning back the clock on your strength wasn't some complicated hour-long gym session, but a simple 15-minute routine you could do right in your living room?
There are 4 foundational movements that can restore lost muscle, rebuild your power, and give you back the freedom you deserve.
This isn't about aesthetics. It's about reclaiming your life. This is the only routine you'll ever need.
Before we jump in, a quick but important note. Always talk with your doctor or a healthcare professional before starting any new fitness program. You want to be sure these movements are right for your specific needs. The beauty of this routine is its focus on functional fitness. These aren't random exercises. They're the very movements we do every single day without thinking: pushing, pulling, squatting, and bending. By strengthening these exact patterns, we directly improve our ability to live with confidence and ease. We'll use little to no equipment, just your own body weight, a sturdy chair, and maybe a towel. And remember, consistency is far more important than intensity. Doing these simple exercises regularly will have a much bigger impact than one grueling workout a month. Let's get started. Our first exercise is arguably the most important functional movement for any man over 60. It's the sit to stand.
And it directly tackles that frustrating struggle of getting out of a chair. This one exercise targets your thighs, glutes, and core, the powerhouse muscles that drive your body's strength. Here's how to do it right. Sit on the edge of a sturdy chair with your feet planted firmly on the floor about hip-width apart. Keep your chest up and your back straight. Now, cross your arms over your chest or place them behind your head. This will stop you from using them to cheat. Engage your core, push through your heels, and slowly stand up, extending your hips and knees all the way. The key here is control. No rocking, no jerking, just a smooth, deliberate movement. Once you're standing tall, reverse the motion just as slowly. Hinge at your hips first, push your backside out like you're about to sit down, and lower yourself back to the chair with total control. That slow, negative part of the movement, that's where you build incredible strength. Why does this work so well? Because it perfectly copies one of the most common actions in daily life. Every time you get out of a car, stand up from the dinner table, or get off the toilet, you're doing a sit to stand. By mastering this, you're building practical, real-world strength that makes a difference right away. Aim for 10 to 15 slow, controlled repetitions. Now that we've mastered getting up and down, let's build on it with the bodyweight squat. The squat is often called the #1 exercise to keep doing as you age because it strengthens your whole lower body and core, which is critical for good balance and preventing falls. Stand with your feet about shoulder-width apart, toes pointing just slightly out. You can extend your arms in front of you for balance. Keeping your chest up and back straight, tighten your core. Now, just like the sit to stand, imagine you're sitting back into a chair that isn't there. Push your hips back and bend your knees. lowering yourself as far as you comfortably can. The goal is to get your thighs parallel to the floor. Keep your weight in your heels and midfoot, and don't let your knees drift past your toes. Once you hit the bottom of your squat, pause for a second. Then press powerfully through your heels to stand back up. Squeeze your glutes at the top to finish. Now, if you feel a little unstable, that's completely fine. A great modification is the chair-assisted squat. Just stand in front of a sturdy chair and do the exact same movement, but let your backside gently tap the seat before you stand back up. It's a great safety net that helps you perfect your form. Squats build the powerful leg muscles you need for walking, climbing stairs, and keeping your balance. Try for 10 to 15 reps with perfect controlled form. Let's shift to the upper body. A lot of men think push-ups are an intense, on-the-floor exercise, but the wall push-up is a joint-friendly and incredibly effective way to build strength in your chest, shoulders, and arms. This strength is vital for everyday tasks like pushing a heavy door open, lifting yourself, or just reaching for something. Stand about an arm's length from a solid wall. Place your hands on the wall, a little wider than your shoulders, at about shoulder height. Your body should make a straight line from your head to your heels. Tighten your core to keep your back from sagging. Now, slowly bend your elbows and lower your chest toward the wall, breathing in as you go. Try to keep your elbows fairly close to your body to protect your shoulders. Pause when your elbows hit a 90-degree angle. Then breathe out as you press back to the start with power and control. The key is keeping that straight body line the whole time. Don't just move your head and shoulders. Your entire body should move as a single unit. The further your feet are from the wall, the harder the exercise will be. So start close and slowly move your feet back as you get stronger. Go for 10 to 12 controlled reps.
Quick pause. Before we continue, here's something worth knowing. If you've been feeling frustrated or even embarrassed about changes in bedroom performance, sensitivity, stamina, or desire, you're not alone. And it's not your fault. There's a 100% natural solution that's already helped thousands of men feel confident and energized again. No pills, no injections, no procedures, no surgery, no risky shortcuts. Just a simple, easy home remedy you can make at home, designed to support what researchers are now calling the manhood molecule, a key factor for arousal, blood flow, and lasting power. Find out more. There's a link in the description and in the pinned comment. Check it out. It could be the very thing you've been looking for. Okay, now, let's get back to today's topic.
One of the first things to suffer as we get older is our posture. We start to hunch forward, which weakens our back muscles. Our final exercise is the plank. It's one of the best exercises for your entire body, strengthening your core, back, thighs, glutes, and arms all at once. A strong core is the absolute key to good balance, stable posture, and preventing the kind of falls that can be so debilitating. Let's start with a modified version called the wall plank, safer for beginners and just as effective. Stand an arm's length from a wall and lean forward, placing your forearms on it with your elbows directly under your shoulders. Your body should be in one long, straight line from head to heels. The only thing you have to do is hold. Brace your core like you're about to be punched in the stomach. Keep your back flat. Don't let your hips sag down or rise up. Just breathe and hold. Start by holding for 15 to 20 seconds. As you get stronger, you can move to a floor plank, either on your forearms or on your hands in a push-up position. The principle is the same. Maintain that perfectly straight body line and hold. The plank builds endurance and stability through your whole torso, acting like natural armor for your spine.
There you have it. 4 simple, powerful exercises.
So, how do you put them all together? Do this full routine 3 days a week, with at least one rest day between each session. Monday, Wednesday, Friday works perfectly. The entire workout will only take you about 15 minutes. Start with one set of 10 to 15 reps for each exercise, or a 15 to 20 second hold for the plank. As you get stronger, gradually work up to 2 or 3 sets. And on your off days, don't just sit still. Go for a brisk walk, ride a bike, or go for a swim. The journey to regaining your strength isn't about a single heroic effort. It's about the small, consistent steps you take every other day. It's about choosing to do your 15 minutes, the sit to stand, the squat, the wall push-up, and the plank.
These 4 movements are your blueprint for a stronger, more capable, and more independent life.
That grunt when you get out of the chair will start to fade. Reaching for that top shelf will feel possible again. You'll feel younger, not because you found a fountain of youth, but because you've rediscovered the strength that was in you all along. If you did this workout with us today, let us know in the comments below. And if you're ready for the next step, watch the video now on your screen where I reveal fast and easy way to restore smoother blood flow to legs for men over 60, even after a long time of neglect.